my favorite fruit is the mango. Now if you haven't had one of these before, you're totally missing out. But once they're ripe, and you can tell by them just being a little soft, not too soft, but the color really isn't the best gauge of that. Anyway, there's also a special way to cut them, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now so you get the full enjoyment out of the mango. So follow me. First, you take your mango, you set it down, you get a nice sharp knife, preferably with a little bit of a serrated edge. Then you take your mango. Now you'll see that it's oval and it has a little ridge down the front right here. What you got to do is cut it right down the top of that ridge, and then there's a pit, so you have to go off to the side and right along that pit and get a nice slice like that. And you do that to the other side. And once again, do it this way. Now these pieces aren't going to be as big, but they're equally as tasty. Now, the key is to get a paring knife, so we can cut this up into a bunch of little pieces. But there's a special trick. So you take your half piece like this, and what you do is you take your paring knife, and you make a cut like that. But you'll notice that I'm not going through to the skin, just to the very inside of the skin, but not puncturing through. And you do that a few times, like that, and also this way. Not breaking through the skin. So what you have is a bunch of tiny little pieces like that. You see? Now this is the fun part. You get a bowl, you set that down, and you take this little piece, this half, and you push it inside out. So what do you have? All these nice little cubes. You take your knife again, take your knife, and just plop them off. Easy as pie. Now if that isn't easy, I don't know what is.
I'm going back to Chicago to have my ham bone boiled. I'm going way back to Chicago to have my ham bone boiled. Because these women in New York City let my good ham bones spoil.
So in the end, you wind up with a bowl full of these nice little pieces like this. That tastes so good it makes you weak in the knees. So go out to the grocery store, call up your friends, say, hey, I bought mangoes. I know how to cut them, you know how to eat them, let's have a good time. Go! Go! Go!